I'm fun-loving. I only say that because most people get along with me really easily, and I can have fun with kind of anyone, and I'm like easy enough to talk to. So I guess that would be one word. I was always pretty decent at it in school, and it was just something that I like to do in my spare time, and kind of just almost like a therapeutic thing to just kind of sit and draw when I am like frustrated, or just for people. It was nice because they liked it, even just like little birthday cards and stuff. So that kind of spawned from that. So this is one of the first drawings, I think is actually the first drawing we did this year in my Drawing 3 class. So it's graphite, and it's called an egg drawing. So we had to make a still life with, I think, a minimum of 2 eggs, fabric, and then we had to take another object. It could be one or more, something that was maybe a little bit darker that had some contrast to it, light the whole thing, and then draw it. So this is what I created using 3D glasses that had a bit of reflection to it. And as you can see, I draw like some of my shadows a little bit more shapely. So you get better as you go along from course to course. So this is a banana that I painted from a real life banana. In drawing last semester, just to get the ball rolling and learn how to paint a little bit, we had to stand up holding sticks with these papers on the ground, and then try to draw with the paints on the ground as well with these giant sticks. So it's kind of as if we had an extended arm, and this is how my banana turned out. It's just been awesome to like be in Grant MacEwan in our fine arts studio building. So we do most of our drawing and painting in these little spaces, which we get designated to us at the beginning of the year. So right now I'm working on a drawing that's the body taken from a female model. So I'm just gonna work on it with oil bar, which is like oil paint in a stick. So then it gets very liquidy and you can move it around lots, and I decided to use lots of different colors. So yeah. It's nice to be with like completely like a diverse group, which I love, and just like getting to know other people, and this is where I met my boyfriend. So that's kind of awesome. I realized that when I do my work, I like more simplistic stuff and the more formal rather than conceptual. So I like to be organized and almost like the more geometric shape. My favorite piece would definitely be my installation. So I created cubes and boxes that were completely see-through, so it's just kind of like the frame as well as triangles and like different types of shapes, and so it hung from the ceiling and then went down onto the ground, and it was all white, and it kind of echoed the shapes that are throughout the school. My family. Okay, I'm the oldest of 5 kids, so I've always kind of been like a more mother figure. My siblings didn't always like it. I have 3 brothers and a sister. And then my extended family is pretty large as well. Like my dad has 7 kids in his family, my mom has 4, and they all have kids, so I have lots of cousins and stuff. So I kind of just grew up in that environment of having lots of kids, and I really enjoy having a big family. And I'm closer to some siblings than others. My parents kind of support me in whatever I do, so they kind of help me move towards the fine art program, even though they aren't very artsy. This is my house. I have lived here all my life, so 24 years now. Yeah, it's been renovated lots. The nice lovely stairs my dad made, so come on in. Okay, this is my room, which I helped paint back in high school. I designed the stripes to kind of go along with the pattern from IKEA. It's a little bit messy because I'm a bit of a mess, especially with my clothing, because I have a lot of clothes because I like shopping. I have random art everywhere from my past years and just this year and last year doing art. Okay, so last semester in Drawing 3 we did a bunch of studies. These 2 are from we went to the Mutart Conservatory. Actually, so not the Mutart Conservatory, the Royal Alberta Museum, and we're able to just go around there and draw the animals that we saw there that are stuffed. So this is just 2 of the birds that that caught my attention. And then as well, last semester we were given a bunch of bones, or like replicas of bones, and it was skeleton studies to just understand the bones and the parts of the body before we went and drew the model.
Well, Justine's always been interested in art, fine art stuff. She took classes in high school, and she just said to me, you know, I'd love to take fine arts, but I don't know where that's going to get me, etc. And I said to her, don't worry about it. I said, do what you love to do and just take it from there. I said, schooling is never bad, no matter what it is. I can say she's been quite happy doing this program, I think. She loves what she's doing.
After graduation, I'm going to Honduras in May for 5 weeks. What I would like to maybe pursue is fashion. I was in grade 8, my mom put me in a sewing class and I hated it. But like, so I know how to sew and I've like used my own made my own clothes with patterns, but I've never designed my own clothes, which is something that like I sometimes like will also randomly get these ideas. So like buy stuff from Value Village and cut it up and make new things out of it. So that's something that'd be really cool to do.